I have to say, this is quite extraordinary. We've had MPs being convicted of various things along the way, but threatening to throw acid over somebody really takes it to a new level, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And what's even more staggering, Julia, is that this MP is refusing to stand down, is saying, I'm going to appeal against this, even though she's likely to be sent to prison, according to the judge, when she comes up for sentencing on November the 4th. Absolutely astonishing that she can consider carrying on as an MP.
Well,
But
indeed. I
she
mean,
says,
well, this was an 18-month campaign of phone call harassment. As you say, District Judge Paul Goldspring said the seriousness of her threats crossed the custody threshold. Now, whether she gets a jail sentence or a suspended jail sentence is neither here nor there. If it's over a year, that would automatically mean a recall and a by-election in her Leicester East seat, which, of course, rather famously was previously heard by Keith Vaz, who also had to resign in disgrace.
yeah, and was in the same seat of Leicestershire East. Of course, this MP, if she, as you rightly say, if she gets a 12-month jail sentence, she's automatically debarred. But one would think with a prison with any sentence for this sort of crime, one would expect an MP to show a bit of dignity, a bit of grace, and to step down. But she's saying, no, I'm going to stand. I'm going to continue to represent my constituents. Of course, she was given character references during the trial by none other than the big three beasts of the last Labour regime: Jeremy Corbyn, the former leader, the former Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell, and of course the former Home Secretary Diane Abbott.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to be connected with her in any way. The judge said her evidence was neither coherent, cogent, or truthful.
No,
so,
I mean,
yes.
she's always denied, as you said. She said she's going to appeal. Now, of course, Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, there's nothing he can do. She has already had the whip taken away from her. Once an MP is elected, that's a matter for the people who've elected her. He can't force her out. She's no longer a Labour MP. I mean, in terms of public pressure, we've had a number of MPs, and I have to say, an awful lot on the Labour side as well, who have found themselves in situations where there's been calls for them to resign. If they don't want to go, nothing that anyone can do about it.
No, absolutely not. One would hope, one would expect, in fact, that there would be a rise of discontent in the constituency, and the message would reach her. But she hasn't seemed to have taken the hint yet.
No.
So who knows? She might be clinging on by the fingertips until the next general election.
And if there were a by-election, safe Labour seat?
Yeah, it would. Yes, probably. It would be an interesting one for Keir Starmer, because it would give him a chance to show what he's made of and have a chance that, well, he probably relishes at this stage of taking on Boris Johnson at the polls as a tester. Of course, it'd be interesting to see whether Keith Vaz would try to stand again in that constituency, because there have been rumours about that too.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be very interesting to watch. David Wooding, Sun on Sunday's political editor, thank you very much indeed.